Hi, Aries. Welcome to your October 2025 message of the month ahead. If you're new here, my name is Kelly Lunt. We talk about all things spiritual as well as manifestation here. So if you would like to meet your spirit guide or master manifesting, I put together a free meditation to take you on a journey to the Temple of the Master so that you can meet your spirit guides. And I also put together a free mini manifesting course where I explain all 5 steps of law of attraction. Those are free. I'll link to that down below in the comments. Without further ado, though, Aries, let's see what's going on for you this month. Well, interesting. You got yourself in a little bit of a tug of war, a little bit of a bind this month, Aries. What I can say is this. In manifesting, especially when it comes to manifesting like the love of your life, the dream job, there is I will go back, I want a job, I want to go back to work, and you need to bring me the perfect job so I can line up with wanting to go back to work. Or I want a life partner, and here's my life. I need the picture perfect person who fits right in. If you send me just that person who fits right into the life I have, I can then line up with wanting one. Manifestation doesn't work that way. It works, I want a relationship and I'm ready to become the person who has a relationship. I do want to work again. I'm ready to become the type of person who works a regular full-time job. You got to become the person, and then knowing that once they come in, there is going to be contrast that you're going to have to bring into alignment while you're either in the relationship or on the job. Because there's a little bit of a, no, I'm little Miss Independent or Mr. Independent, whatever. I'm little Miss Independent, and I crafted a good life. I've done all the good things in life, so you have to bring me the perfect person. And in reality, it's just bringing pressure on you, because it makes it if it is supposed to be just that perfect fit, that means on date 1, I should just like meet and lock eyes and feel like, oh my God, they're the one. And it should be this perfect unfoldment, this perfect unrollment, a red carpet experience. They should just know me, right? But like, that's not a relationship. A relationship is 2 people kind of coming together, maybe like not quite vibing and then vibing, and you got to communicate like, well, hey, I would love dates. Here's why. And this person is like, well, I don't like dates. Here's why. And then like, can you then talk about it to find something that works for both of you? So right now it's not leaving room for the other person to be a person. And it's also, you're putting pressure on it for it having to be picture perfect from the get-go, as well as pressure on yourself. If I was truly in alignment, then my manifestation would be here, right? Not quite, because manifesting is step 1, you do the ask. Step 2, the universe aligns things. Step 3, you receive. And you receive either the end thing that you want, more money, the vacation, the partner, the job, or you receive the next step along the way, the becoming, right? A doctor doesn't just apply to medical school and then boom, they're a doctor. You know, they have to go to the 4, I don't even know their whole journey, but I think they go through 4 years of schooling, and then they go through like residency and fellowship, and there's the journey of becoming. Alignment just means you're receiving the epiphanies. It means you're finding access to new thoughts that are more helpful and conducive to your manifestation coming in. It means you're feeling better about the topic overall. You may feel exhausted and tired for how long you feel like you've been waiting. So just admit, universe, I'd like a quickened pace, which means you got to be a little bit more open to feeling the tumultuousness of the emotions. You're going to either get a series of epiphanies rapidly, or you're going to have those tower card moments where you let out big, ugly, hairy cries about why you're scared of having one. You're going to let all those old emotions out so you can be in vibrational alignment to it. But yeah, really, honestly, like, take the pressure off. And why this is all coming up right now, it's because you're recognizing that you have to leave the previous chapter of your life behind. Miss Independent, Miss, like, let's stick with the doctor analogy. Like, when you're a doctor and you walk around, people look at you a certain way. They respond to you in a certain way, especially once they find out you are one, right? What happens when you retire? That retiring moment is, whoa, I'm not going to walk around with that same level of authority. I don't have to introduce myself as Dr. So-and-so. I'm just like a regular person now. Or like retiring from the military, and you're like, oh, I'm a Marine. And now you're walking around and you're like, oh, I'm a chef, I'm maintenance. There is a difference. So it's all of this. It's like, I want it to be picture perfect from the get-go because I'm leaving behind a really good chapter of my life. And it's really hard, sad, scary, hairy, ugly for me to leave this chapter behind. So universe, you therefore better give me a good one, like a good unfoldment and a rapid bringing in of the new. But like, guys, do you hear how that's a little untitled? That's a little spoiled. It's not, I'm going through this ugly thing, universe, so you therefore better. No, it's a, wow, I didn't realize, have your tears. I didn't realize, um, I didn't realize how much I really liked my previous chapter and how hard it would be to let it go. Like it is sad. I feel like a version of me is dying. I'm getting to know a new me and I'm just like scared of the new me. And truth be told, I have a little bit of fear of the new chapter. And I don't know how to navigate it. I don't know how to navigate the world as a we. And these are all things I'm going to learn. And these are all things I'm going to learn. I'm going to develop new skill sets. I'm going to keep on keeping on. Okay, so it looks like in your recent past. Well, it looks like in your recent past, Aries, like honestly, you're just like a little disconnected right now, living a little in your head, not fully connected to your body, because you're really trying to force it. Okay, you're really trying to force the manifestation. I think you probably became aware of this. So you're like, well, okay, if that's what I got to do, then it looks like I really need to thoroughly enjoy my life right now as it is. Because if I thoroughly enjoy my life right now as it is, then the universe will see how happy I am. And once you're happy, high vibe, then you get what you want. Okay, no. It's I make peace. I am where I am. Right now I'm single and I would like to not be single. I would like to be in a relationship, and it kind of sucks that I'm not in one right now. Universe, I do expect you to keep bringing me the vibrations of being in a relationship, of being that we, of developing that inside language with someone. My life is good right now. I am going to enjoy the simplicity of it, the routine of it, how far I've come. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy where I'm at and allow myself to expand into my next state of being. I do kind of think whether or not this little tarot card spread is the one that does it for you or not, you are going to kind of have, it's not a crashing moment because it's the world card, not the tower. The tower is when you're crying on the floor, sobbing a mess, feeling all the vibrational contrast, and then life gets better afterwards. The world card does mean that you're almost at the end of this cycle. I think for you guys, it's going to be like an exhaustion, like I just flat out can't keep pretending that I'm happy. I just need to be happy. It's almost like, what? I almost don't even care if my job comes in, if my partner comes in. I really just need to enjoy the life I've got right now. I just need to, like, you're just going to have, not a crash moment. It's more like a moment of defeat where you realize you can't will it into action. And you're just going to be like exhausted from trying to make it happen that you're like, I surrender. Okay. From there, Aries, it does look like in the near future. So after you have the world complete, that like I can't make it happen, I can't demonstrate how powerful I am in my manifesting. It's the Ace of Air, so you're going to start the new journey. This is the challenging of a start journey. It's where it's where you're like, okay, I want to be a track star now and run. And then you go run your first track meet and you're out there in tennis shoes, but you realize everyone else has track shoes on. So when you're there, you get smoked the first week and you're like, whoa, what are those shoes? And they tell you, oh, it's track shoes. Go to this store. He gives this high school like a 10% discount. So that's it. It's just a little challenging start. Okay. I think for you, it's going to be a little slice of a humble pie of how much more You need to start taking into account the other person's experience when they're with you. There's just a little bit of, because you're like, I can't force it to happen. I can't will it into action. It's just going to be a, whoa, hey, like, are you looking for new friends? I'm looking for new friends. You are? Oh, I like taking my daughter here, here, and here. Do you like taking your daughter there, there, and there? Whereas before, I think it used to be like, I'm just going to get so dang high vibe. I like taking my daughter here. Y'all want to go have some fun? Instead of like, oh yeah, I'm looking for like a new mom friend. And like obviously our daughters have to get along, number one, right? From the, I kind of like doing this, and this, and this. Do any of those strike your fancy? Oh, you like these too? Okay, cool. Well, I do Zumba Monday, Tuesday, Thursday here at this spot. You were thinking of going there? All right, let's go. It's like you're just gonna, it's gonna be a little bit, it's just of a quirky start, I would say, that you're recognizing how much more you need to take in other people's desires and wins. And it's about softening your approach to like make more friends. Okay. In terms of your personal power this month, well, your personal power this month is to like sink in to like your soul, to your inner being, and be like, inner being, just show me how good my life is right now. I can no longer demonstrate how much pain I'm in to prove to the universe I need to get my manifestation. I can no longer force it or will it into action. Like, show me how good my current life is, like right now. Show me how good I've got it. I kind of now just have, I have to let go and like fully trust that I'm on the journey to allowing in my manifestation, and really just, I'm ready to really feel how good my life is right now. Start showing me how enjoyable it is. And it's kind of like what I'm hearing right now is like a, it's not a, you got to get more energy to go and get more happy to then get manifestation. Like, don't worry about that. It's really more about a sinking into how good your current life is and how much cooler it will be to expand to allow someone else in to like enjoy life a little bit differently. Um, okay, in terms of, this is outside influences. Um, okay, all right, this is kind of why you're having a little bit of a hard time letting go of the previous chapter of your life. Outside influences are going to be a little sad to see you get your, not get your manifestation, but to see you move on, you know? So maybe there were other people going, look, you can be happy while being a single mom. Like, you don't need a man to be happy. You can do it all on your own. And like, I think you like were unaware that you were picking up on that energy. And you're like, oh, I'm not going to get that like kudos anymore. Or they're not going to get their belief retold to them either. Um, yeah, and, you know, it could also be someone close in your life, like, you know, maybe you were talking to your aunt every day or your mom every day, and you know that you getting a partner is going to like take away time from them, and you don't want them to feel the sadness of loneliness if you're their only friend. So it's just, you just recognize that there is going to be a bit of sadness for other people around you. I don't think you were aware of it prior to this reading. And it's just, yeah, people are going to find their own paths, you know? Okay, in terms of, this is your hopes or fears. 9 of water. Honestly, Aries, you are kind of, you're either afraid of thoroughly enjoying your manifestation. No, if I thoroughly enjoy it, that's when they'll leave me. No, if I thoroughly enjoy all the money I want in my business, that's when something's going to come take it away from me. More than likely, though, there's a little bit of you that's just, I feel really, really afraid of thoroughly enjoying my life to the fullest. Um, because if I'm enjoying my life to the fullest, I don't think I'm going to get my manifestation. Some of you will be the universe won't see how much pain I'm in, so why would they give me what it is I want? There's just a part that's like, I do feel afraid of sinking into and going, you know what, this is my current job. I really, really like it. This is my current routine. And it's like, it's almost as if you've been living like on edge a little bit. And now you're like, I do feel afraid of just softening and thoroughly enjoying it, because what if this is as good as it gets? Um, that's just like not true though. Once you soften, that's when you could hear your inner being and take your next steps. And it does kind of like for your outcome for this month, you got the 8 of water. So this month is definitely going to be I let go. I'm going to like drop the topic for a while. I've already sent off the rock of desire to the universe. The universe is delivering it. I can no longer micromanage my manifestation. I can no longer demonstrate how much pain I'm in. That's why I deserve it. I can no longer focus on it positively. I can like no longer think about this topic. And it's the 8 of waters when you go like, you're like, okay, I'm going to enter the nomad's land. I don't know what it looks like, but there has to be a little bit more of a meaning to life, a little bit more meaningful approach, a more enjoyable way to get there. I'm just going to like let go of this topic altogether, and I'm just going to go about this journey of enjoying life exactly as it is right now, trusting that my manifestation is coming in. It's kind of like, I always like using the analogy of a rowboat in a river. When you're forcing a manifestation, you're like really going, right? So you're going to get tired. Or if you're micromanaging, you're gripping the oars really, really tight. You know, eventually your hands are going to get tired. And you're like, oh my God, I need to let go. The river's already going downstream and take my destination. I need to give my hands a break. I am going to get there. And I just need to like let the river take me and enjoy the scenery as I get there. And that's what's going to help you be a little more curious on dates. Show me who you are. I'm curious, who are you? How are we going to vibe and like get along and get together very well? Um, yeah, so overall, you're essentially hitting that surrender moment. I just have to trust that the universe is taking me there, and you're going to like go onto the journey of, not go onto the journey of, I don't want you to think it's far away. You're just going to like literally go through the, okay, I don't know what it looks like to literally just be happy and content with where you're at and trust that it comes in. I kind of got to just go with it though. So you're like, you're surrendering. You're hitting that moment of content, which is really good, which is if you do download that free manifestation guide, you'll see that that's what the receptive mode is all about, being at that content vibration, just content with your life. And that's when it starts to unfold for you. So you're on the right path. It's just like the month, this is the month of letting go, surrendering so the universe can deliver. If you need a little more help with this, don't forget, guys, I go live Monday through Thursday right here on YouTube at 11 a.m. Eastern Time with free mini reads. So come hang out, guys. Lots of love, Aries.